Today we celebrate the memorial of Pope St. Pius X. Maybe you've never heard even of this saint or of this pope. But this pope, he made something very special and relevant to our lives today. He was pope at the beginning of the 20th century, and he made a revolutionary decision. He made Holy Communion available for Catholics every day. This doesn't sound very revolutionary for us, but it was back then. Before Pope Pius X, people went to communion, in the best scenario, once a week. And the age for doing First Communion was 12 years old. Pope Pius X made communion available for Catholics every single day and brought the age of First Communion down from 12 to 7 years, to the age of discretion. Pope Pius X had many critics. People thought that if they made communion available for everyone every day, people would receive communion carelessly and perhaps in not the best state and not prepared in the best way. This is certainly true. Perhaps for those of us who come to Mass every day, how many times did we do a careless communion? How many times did we receive communion and our mind was thinking about anything but communion? At least it happened to me more than once. But I don't want to make careless communion. I want to make each communion meaningful, and each communion, I want to get the most fruit of each communion. So I want to give you one advice, one suggestion. How could we make each of our communions meaningful and significant? And the advice is very simple. Do it with humility. Remember each time that you come to receive communion that nobody is worthy of receiving communion. Each one of us is a sinner. And even if we're in the state of grace, it should be enough to think that perhaps at least once we committed a mortal sin, and then we would know that we are not worthy of receiving communion. And that's why my encouragement for each one of you is, every time that we come to daily Mass, when we say, Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed. We say that before communion as a reminder that we're not worthy of it. So my suggestion, my encouragement, at least today, when we come to receive communion, let us say those words in our hearts, and also out loud. I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed. And in that way, we can honor Pope Pius X, who wanted us to receive communion every day. But let's receive communion every day in the most meaningful manner possible.